There's something about that 3 a.m. wake-up call for photography. It's that sleep-deprived state I feel most in touch with the world. It's like all my senses are accentuated. The sea air saltier, the crashing waves louder, and the gentle snap of the shutter even more dramatic.
It's 3 in the morning. I'm running on about 2 hours of sleep. And we're gonna go shoot a sunrise, I hope. Let's go. So I made it to Giant's Causeway. Just gonna walk down to the location. I've never been here before. I have no idea what to expect. And I'm kind of just gonna treat this as a scouting mission. The light's not supposed to be great this morning, but yeah, it looks like I have it to myself. There's no other cars parked in this giant parking lot, and I have no idea how to get to where I wanna go. But that's the fun of it. Let's go. I made it out here to Giant's Causeway, and this is unreal. I love places that I don't understand. And I do not understand the geology of this place. It's just insane. It's a smaller area than I expected. I expected Giant's Causeway to be giant, but I guess there's a story behind that, and I guess it makes it easier to location scout because it's all kind of right here on this tiny little peninsula, this tiny little causeway. I guess time to build a composition or two. And yeah, like I said, the plan this morning isn't to maybe get a great image. It's to location scout, find something to pick out for tomorrow when the light's supposed to be better. And if I get a cool photo this morning, it's just a bonus. So let's explore. So for the past couple minutes, I thought there was a plane going overhead, and now I'm just realizing that this is the sound of the water coming over. Sounds like a jet engine coming over here. Incredible. There's a really obvious shot, I think, back that way that's like a giant causeway shot. And I like that composition. I might save it for tomorrow and just do something really simple today. The tide's receding, which is perfect. There's like this twisting point out into the sea. So I'm gonna go have a look at that. So the 16 to 35's on. I'm gonna put a 3-stop hard grad ND in because it's really bright on the sky. There's all this moss, maybe algae, this yellow algae here, and I think it's gonna contrast really nice. So 3-stop hard grad ND. Yeah, it's broken on the top, but it'll still work. So I got my shot framed up, I really like it, and I've actually just added a polarizer because I'm loving the contrast between this yellow seaweed that's on the rocks and then the really black from the wet rocks. And the polarizer really accentuates that. Exposure looks like 30 seconds f11. I'm gonna shoot that, and it's done. And it looks really good, actually. This foreground on the left is a little bit messy. You can see if I flip you around, there's just some pools of water down that way and that are a little bit messy. So I'm gonna bring the tripod up a little bit to get that out of the shot, and then I think this will be awesome. So it's still 10 minutes until sunrise, and I did get like some interesting light for a minute or two, but some haziness has kind of come in. So I'm gonna leave this shot. I think I got what I wanted there, and I'm going to head to this other obvious composition, the composition I said I saw earlier, just to kind of work it today so that tomorrow when I come back, I can literally just walk up, set the tripod up, and get some shots. So I didn't get light this morning, but I wasn't really expecting it, and I think I still got 1 or 2 shots that I really like. I also think I found a really cool long exposure selfie for tomorrow, so be sure you watch tomorrow's episode. As for now, I'm gonna go and get some sleep because I didn't sleep last night. I'm gonna sleep all day, and then we're gonna shoot a sunset tonight, somewhere around here. So I was saying a couple episodes ago that I was trying to have a little bit more balance, and part of that balance was only shooting 1 sunrise or 1 sunset every day. But I only have 2 days in Ireland, and I cannot resist shooting both sunrise and sunset. So I'm here at a place called Whiterocks Beach, and I have no idea what to expect. Wow, so this is actually really surprising to me anyway. The sand here is amazing. It's straight off like a Caribbean beach in Northern Ireland, on the north coast of Northern Ireland. Insane. I was immediately drawn over to these rocks this way. This way is nice, you got dunes, you got sand, but there's nothing else. Here you have rocks, and I kind of like to have water washing around them. So definitely a cool location. My ideal scenario here would be to get somehow one of these rocks in the water with the cliffs in the background of my frame, but most of the rocks are way too high up the beach, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. Worst case scenario, the light's really, really nice back that way, and I could just throw on a grad, a long exposure, and just get 1 single rock in the foreground or something like that. So that's the plan, and I'm absolutely loving this green all over this frame here. So let's find a composition and make something happen. I think to get the shot, I need to take my shoes off and just get in the water. Really wish I had my white gumboots from Patagonia again. It turns out the water in Northern Ireland's not warm. My feet are freezing, but I'm being a strong Canadian, and yeah, I'm pretending not to complain. The light, let's talk about the light, because it's perfect that way for this kind of shot, just because it shows all sorts of contrast. So I've got this rock covered in green in my foreground, and it's a really, really dominant object, maybe even too dominant an anchor. And then suddenly you've got the cliffs in the background with this brilliant sky as I get hammered by another wave. To hold in all that light, I've just got a 3-stop soft grad, and then I've got a 6-stop ND because I want the slow shutter. I want to smooth out the sea completely here. So this rock element really kind of curves into the cliffs and works as a really, really nice leading line into everything. So this has come out awesome. I think I'm done with it in that I've already got the shot and I might look for another one. Or I might just go for a swim. No, that's not happening. But I might go find another photo. Shot number 2 is an image that I like, and I at least like that I've found it. It's gonna be one of those images that I'm gonna have to wait until I get it home to see if I actually like it, but I like that I've found this. It's like this almost like canyon of green rocks leading into the sea, and then the sky is amazing back that way. But it's just a really, really tough thing to compose, both technically and from an art perspective. And yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna have to wait until I get it home. But I at least like that I'm pushing myself to do these shots and not just the obvious shots. I think I nailed down the cool shot there. I actually turned it into a long exposure selfie, and I think maybe tomorrow I'm going to talk about the long exposure selfie on that episode, because it's an art form for sure. I've come back to the original image. The light was good early. I think it's better now. I think it's softer. I think there's more color. So I'm going to knock this off and then I'm going to get out of here. That was actually a really fun location. I had good light basically the whole time I was here. I never got spectacular light, but I got light that really worked with the type of shots I was trying to get, so I'm really happy about that. I'm going to bed now for like basically a nap, because it's summer and sunset to sunrise there's only a 6-hour difference. So gonna go and have a quick nap, and then tomorrow I've got a really, really, really long day, like maybe the longest day ever. And I guess I'll see you there. Peace.